Hi students, next we are moving to the next topic, that is pointers. So pointers are one of the most important as well as very tricky concept in C programming language. Now let us see what you mean by a pointer, how we declare and initialize a pointer, how we can access a variable through pointer. So these are the topics we are going to discuss in this video. Now let us see the definition of pointers. So actually pointer is nothing but a variable that stores the address of another variable. Okay, that is the definition of the pointer. That means pointer is also a variable which stores the address of another variable. That means pointer only stores the address of another variable. How is it possible? How we can do it? Which can be explained clearly while explaining the declaration and initialization of pointers. Let us first know the definition of pointers. That is, pointer is a variable that stores the address of another variable. Okay. Now, let us see the features of pointers. First feature, it is saves memory space. That is, the pointer saves memory space. The next feature is the execution time with the pointer is faster. That is, when compared to normal variables, the execution time with the pointer is faster because here data is manipulated with the address. That means here direct access to memory location is possible. So with the help of pointers, direct access to memory location is possible. So if you directly access to memory location, the execution time will become less. That means it will become faster. Okay. Now coming to the next feature. The memory is accessed efficiently with the pointer. The memory is accessed efficiently with the pointer. This is one of the most important feature of a pointer. That is, the memory is dynamically allocated and deallocated, which means whenever you are using the address of the memory location after the completion of the operation, the memory will be deallocated. It is doing dynamically. But the pointer concept is helpful for allocating the memory dynamically and deallocating the memory dynamically, so that the memory is accessed efficiently with the pointer. Last but not least, pointers are used with the data structures. Pointers are used with the data structures. That is, pointers are used only with the data structure. This is all about the features of pointers. That is, the pointers save memory space and the execution time with the pointer is faster because here direct access to memory is possible. And the memory is accessed efficiently with the pointer. That means here the value is allocated and deallocated from the memory dynamically, that is during execution time. And the fourth one is the pointers are mainly used with the data structures. So these are the main features of pointers. Now let us come to the point. How we declare the pointer, how we initialize the pointer, how we can access the pointer variable. Let us see those concepts. So next topic is pointer declaration, initialization and accessing. Pointer declaration, initialization and accessing. So let us discuss these points. So first we consider this statement. Here I am writing int q equals 175. So just explaining how we declare the pointer, how we initialize the pointer. Here I have taken an example. That is int, which represent the data type, and q represent the variable, 175 represent the value. So this is the general initialization of a normal variable. Now this can be represented in memory like here q is the variable name. 175 is the value and the address can be taken as suppose 5000. So the variable in memory is here q is the variable name, 175 is the value. So this 175 is stored in the address location 5000. Here 5000 is an assumed address value. It is the general declaration. That is general declaration of a normal variable. Now let us see the declaration of pointers. So here we are going to see the declaration of pointers. This is the way we declare the normal variable, that is data type variable name initialized with the value. This example shows the declaration and initialization of a normal variable. Now let us move on to the declaration of pointers. We already say that pointer is also a variable. So the pointer variable can be declared as int star p. This is the declaration of pointer variable. Okay, in this way we are declaring the pointer variables. That means data type followed by star followed by the corresponding pointer variable name. That is, the normal variable will be declared as int q semicolon, that is data type followed by variable name semicolon, whereas the pointer variable can be declared as data type space pointer symbol, that is denoted by star. Star is also known as pointer and p is the corresponding pointer variable name. Is it clear? Okay. Then int star p, that is int star p. This p is a pointer variable that holds the address of another integer variable. So let us see that will be seen in the initialization part. That means how we initialize the address of another integer variable to this pointer variable. Okay. Then move on to the next topic, that is initialization of pointers. Initialization of pointer or initialization of pointer variable. Okay. Now I am just saying the syntax of this whenever we are taking the example. Really explain how the declaration, initialization and accessing of the variable is coming. Okay, so how we will initialize the pointer? We have to remember that the address operator that is ampersand is used to initialize a pointer variable. We have to remember that the address operator ampersand is used to initialize a pointer variable, because pointer variable is used to store the address of another integer variable. Okay, now let us see an example, that is int continuation from the previous example, int q equal to 175. This is the general initialization of a variable. Now I have to initialize a pointer. So first, before initializing a pointer, we first declare the pointer. That is, how we can declare a pointer is int star p. This is the declaration part of a pointer. First of all, we initialize the normal variable. Now we have to initialize the pointer variable, but before initializing the pointer variable, we first declare the pointer variable, that is data type followed by star symbol p. After that declaration, I have to initialize the pointer variable, that is p equals. For that, we need address operator. That means pointer is a variable that stores the address of another variable. Here pointer variable is p and another integer variable is q. So we have to store the address of the normal variable q. That here the pointer variable is initialized with the address of variable q, so that we can use the address operator ampersand with a symbol q. Okay, so this is the initialization of pointer. So here p is the pointer variable which holds the address of another integer variable q. Here q is the normal variable. Okay, and this is the declaration of pointers, and this is the initialization of pointers. Okay, is it clear? So we are declaring a normal variable named q and initialized with the value 175, and another declaring pointer variable and it is initialized with the address of the normal variable q using the address operator ampersand. Okay, then next is see how it is stored in the memory, how these instructions are executed in the memory allocation process. So let us see here. Q is the normal variable which has a value 175 and which is stored in the memory location 5000. Okay, and p is the pointer variable which is initialized with the address of variable q. The address of variable q is 5000. So q contains value 5000 and which is allocated in another memory location. We can assume the address of that location is 5048, which is just a dummy value. Okay, then how it is work? When we go to the value p, how we can access the variable q, that is the next step, how we can access the variable q. That is p contains the value or address of the location 5000, so the compiler moves to the location 5000 so that it can retrieve the value inside that location. In this is the logic behind how we can access a variable using pointers. So coming to the next section, let us see the accessing part. Okay, is it clear? The next topic is accessing a variable through its pointer. Accessing a variable through its pointer. How to access a pointer variable? To access, let me speak that, write that, to access the value of the variable, to access the value of the variable, indirection operator star is used. Is it clear? To initialize the pointer variable, we use the address operator ampersand. But in order to access the value of the variable whose address is initialized to the pointer variable, we use the indirection operator star. Now, let us see the example. Okay. Continuation from the previous example. Int, we initialize the variable into q equal to 175. And we have to declare another variable, pointer variable, which is star p. Okay. Then we also want to declare another variable to hold the value of that variable which we initialize to the pointer variable. So we can declare another variable here. Okay. These three variables, the variables which we are declared, these three variables are of integer data type. So, which can be declared as in a single line separated by comma. That means q is the normal variable, star p is the pointer variable, and n is used to store the value which is stored in the location in initialized with the variable p. Okay. അതായത് നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ 3 വാരിയബിൾസ് ഡിക്ലെയർ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഓൾ ആർ ഓഫ് ടൈപ്പ് ഇൻറ്റിജർ. ആൻഡ് q is the normal variable initialized with 175. And p is the pointer variable which is used to store the address of the variable q. And n is the variable, normal variable, which is used to store നമ്മൾ പിയിൽ ഏത് അഡ്രസ്സാണോ സ്റ്റോർ ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളത് ആ ലൊക്കേഷനിലുള്ള വാല്യൂ സ്റ്റോർ ചെയ്യാനാണ് എന്ന് പറയുന്ന വാരിയബിൾ ഡിക്ലെയർ ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളത്. ഓക്കെ, ഹിയർ ഓൾ ആർ ഇൻറ്റിജർ ഡാറ്റ ടൈപ്പ്, സോ ഐ ഡിക്ലെയർ ഹിയർ ഇറ്റ് സെൽഫ്. ദെൻ pointer variable always hold the address of another variable. So here pointer variable is initialized with the address of normal variable q. Okay. Then to access the pointer variable, we use the indirection operator star p. Above here, meaning is that p now contains the variable p contains address of variable q. Then here p contains the address of variable q. But star p contains the value which is stored in that address. Either star can be treated as value at that particular address. Okay. So here p equal to ampersand q, n equal to star p implies n equal to q. This is the logic behind indirection operator and address operator. That means n contains the value 175. Is it clear? Okay, that means star p denotes nothing but exact value of the normal variable but not an address. Address is stored in p. Okay. Now we can clearly set that star p, we know that p itself is a pointer variable. Star p contains value to which is initialized with the address value in p. p എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് പോയിന്റർ വേരിയബിൾ ആണ്. That is p is a variable which is initialized with the address of another variable. ആ പർട്ടിക്കുലർ അഡ്രസ്സിലുള്ള വാല്യൂ കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാനാണ് എന്ത് യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്? സ്റ്റാർ പി യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. This is all about declaration, initialization and accessing of data using pointers. So we already said that pointer is a variable which is used to store the address of another variable. Okay. ഇപ്പോൾ സാധാരണ നോർമൽ വാരിയബിൾസ് നമ്മൾ ഡിക്ലെയർ ചെയ്യുക ഡാറ്റ ടൈപ്പ് സ്പേസ് വാരിയബിൾ നെയിം. അപ്പോൾ ഹൗ വി ക്യാൻ ഡിസ്റ്റിംഗ്വിഷ് എ പോയിന്റർ വാരിയബിൾ ആൻഡ് എ നോർമൽ വാരിയബിൾ? ഈ ഡാറ്റ ടൈപ്പിൻ്റെ വാരിയബിൾ നെയിമിൻ്റെയും മിഡിലായിട്ട് സ്റ്റാർ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞൊരു ഓപ്പറേറ്റർ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വി ക്യാൻ സെറ്റ് ദാറ്റ് പർട്ടിക്കുലർ ഡിക്ലറേഷൻ റെപ്രസെൻറ്റ് പോയിന്റർ വാരിയബിൾ. സോ നോർമലി ഒരു നോർമൽ വാരിയബിളിനെ ഇനീഷ്യലൈസ് ചെയ്യണമെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്താൽ മതി? പി ഈസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കറസ്പോണ്ടിങ് വാരിയബിൾ നെയിം ഈക്വൽ ടു വാല്യൂ. Then how we can declare a pointer variable? Corresponding variable name equal to ampersand another variable name. That means here the pointer variable is always store the address of another variable. So by using the simple ampersand operator. Then how we can access the data of that particular location? By using the star operator which is known as indirection operator. This is all the basic concept of pointers including declaration, initialization and accessing a value through its pointers. Thank you.